All right, everybody, this week is a big week. We are moving into June. Okay, that's happening Thursday. And on that day, we have Jupiter in conjunction with the Taurus North Node, 3 degrees of Taurus. North Node always moves in retrograde, so it's going to be moving toward Aries, right? And Jupiter is sitting right on top of that North Node. North Node is our mission and purpose in this life, our karmic pathway, what we're here to embrace. A lot of people run away from their North Nodes. Okay, so if you want to understand about your North Node, what it means for you, what your karmic mission and purpose is in this life, I teach a bunch of North Node classes. On Thursday, I'm going to be teaching a class specifically about relationships. Okay, about the mission and purpose of our relationships and what it means if their North Node is sitting in your 5th house and your North Node is sitting in their 2nd house, or whatever that is. Whatever your synastry is with another person, we're going to talk about the purpose of that relationship and how you can help it heal. All right, it's a big deal. There's a link in the description box below. I hope you join me for that. Today, I want to do a little all signs reading just to give each of the signs some guidance around this energy. Jupiter expands whatever it comes in contact with. Conjunction means it's sitting right on top of the North Node. The North Node is karma, mission, and purpose. So it could really expand your purpose. So you could feel it in a couple of different ways. You don't have to have your North Node in Taurus to feel this, because this is transiting for everybody, right? So we're all kind of in the same boat. Those of you who have North Node in Taurus will feel it stronger. Those of you who have a lot of Taurus and Scorpio, which is the South Node, a lot of Taurus and Scorpio in your chart will feel it more strongly. But if you are not in alignment with your karmic mission and purpose on this planet, boom, it's likely to really kind of blow things wide open for you. It's an opportunity. So even though I'm like going boom and holy cow, I'm not in alignment with my creative potential. I'm not in alignment with love. I'm in, situations that are not really aligned with my values. Get the picture? Then Jupiter can go, okay, I'm going to expand that for you, which means that if you're in something that is out of alignment with you, that you're not going toward your mission and purpose, this is a good time, this next couple days, to really sit and think about what is my mission and purpose? What do I want to do on this planet? Where am I going? And how can I use this Jupiter energy to expand the things I want, not the things I don't want? So just know, in terms of manifesting, anything you put any zhuzh to, any emotion to, will expand in your life. So that includes fear. That includes things that you're like terrified of. That's emotion, right? So let's put love energy. Let's put positive energy towards something and let that expand. That's just my advice. Okay. So we'll start with Taurus. So these readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, Taurus. Okay. So this first one is Taurus, but then I'll go through the whole zodiac. Okay. So just so you know, what I like to do when I watch an all signs reading from anybody else is I write down a couple of words in my journal here for each of my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, and then try to kind of pull that together as a personal message for you. So if your Sun sign doesn't resonate, okay, but your Moon and your Rising and your North Node might resonate, and so that may change the game entirely. Okay, that may change the game entirely. All right, so let's see where we're going here. I'm going to look at Taurus first of all. So for Taurus, a little message for you: Voyage of the Heart, and wow, 10 of Pentacles. So this has to do with, am I in alignment with my own ability to expand my wealth and money? Am I going towards something that I want to live with the rest of my life, or am I kind of just existing? I feel like this is about if you're being in alignment with your creativity, if you're putting your time and energy towards something that you want to spend the rest of your life doing, that will expand. If you're kind of just like got your head down and you're really not wanting to stay where you are, put your energy and your emotion toward the thing or the person that you do want to spend the rest of your life with, that will expand. Okay, that's for Taurus. Let's look for Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? Uncovering treasure. Wow, uncovering treasure. I keep getting this. I'm a Gemini moon. I got a lot of Gemini in my chart. Also Gemini North Node and Gemini Jupiter. So here's the thing. This is about manifesting from a place of hidden treasure. Okay, so you have some things to give to the world that maybe you don't even know you have yet. You also may have something going on behind the scenes that you really want to manifest in your life, right? Like something is kind of not really here yet, but you really want to expand it. So do it. Okay. There is a treasure in this experience, in this relationship, in this, like, I want to write a book, right? Like, so, okay, let's expand on that. Let's really manifest from a place of this is going to be amazing. I don't know if any of you have watched the interview given with Kate Winslet. Titanic. I was like, Titanic, Kate Winslet. Okay. So she is being interviewed by this young girl. It's like her first interview ever. This young girl, it's her first interview ever. And she tells Kate Winslet that this is my first time doing an interview. And Kate Winslet says, okay, here's what's going to happen. This is going to be the best interview ever. And do you know why that is? Because we decided that right now. And she's like, are you ready? Okay. So you can ask me anything. Don't be afraid. It's going to be great. Sit back. Interview was great. All right. So I'm getting a lot of spirit chills on that one. I'm getting a lot of spirit chills on that one, Gemini. So you need to just decide. Okay. Decide on happiness, decide on love, decide on joy, and then allow the universe to move things around so that happens for you. That's what manifesting is. I almost feel like there's something right under your nose, something right in front of you that does need to be embraced or awakened in you, that will be in alignment with that future, with that thing that you're creating, with that best ever thing, okay? It's almost like you need to open your heart first before love comes in. You can't have a closed heart and be fearful and be mistrusting and be hurt and everything like that and be like, yeah, but I want love. Like, it doesn't come in like that. You've really got to embrace an open heart. So it's got to be healed. And that's, you're uncovering your treasure, right? When you're doing that. So that's for Gemini. That's beautiful, Kate Winslet. Thank you for doing that for that little girl. It was really magical. Okay. So let's see. We're moving on to Cancer. Cancerians, for you, Journey by Moonlight. Wow. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is a long trek, Cancerians, but it's worth it. Believe in magic, and you may be somebody who's a Knight of Pentacles who doesn't really believe in magic, or you're dealing with someone who's very, I don't know, kind of stuck in material concerns or whatever, but you're becoming more embracing of moonlight, magic, alignment, manifesting, and that may have, you might be this, you may have thought of yourself all the time as this energy of Knight of Pentacles, but it's like these things are becoming less and less true, right? When you start believing in magic more and you start you're watching a video about astrology, for God's sake. So like, okay, my old ideas about how I manifest what I want in the world are really changing because of this magic and this experience. So there is this beautiful energy of embracing that moonlight. Okay. And this can be also full moon in Sagittarius, which I'll be talking about later this week. That happens June 3rd. And that full moon in Sagittarius is about releasing any beliefs that stop you from believing in magic. So Cancer, I feel like, I don't know why Cancerians would even be in that position. I just feel like they may have been, maybe either beaten down or not literally, but like kept in a position of, well, I don't see magic anymore. But now you're seeing magic and it really is opening you up. It's gorgeous. Okay. All right. Leo, for you, my darling. Leo, what's going on for you? Wow. Gates of triumph, success expands in your life. That's gorgeous energy. Leo, I feel like you're finally awakening from a long dream of not knowing what the next step is. I feel like the universe has been trying to show you the next step. Maybe you haven't been clued into it for whatever reason, for some kind of block. Some kind of block has been keeping you from it. And it doesn't matter what that block is, because now I feel like you're finally, this North Node conjunct Jupiter is really opening up. Maybe it's opening up your creativity, opening up your eyes, opening up your heart, opening up your ability to align with what really matters to you. Maybe you're finally seeing what really matters to you. Sometimes we have events in our lives that crystallize things for us. Okay. And that might be happening for Leo in the next little while here. Okay. Virgo, what is going on for Virgo? I have 3 of Cups and embracing enthusiasm. This is like a party atmosphere. Virgo, I feel like this is like, okay, get your head out of your computer, out of your phone. It's really time to enjoy your children, enjoy your family. Jupiter is about being good husband, okay, and having good husband energy, having good partner energy, really enjoying each other. Some of you who aren't married or who are in an experience where a relationship is ending, just know that there is this beautiful Jupiterian energy coming toward you if you want it. For you or a partner, there may be something brand new here, and it really is time to celebrate that expansion, loving that Jupiter expansion, and loving that is, it is what you created is. It is, no, that's not a right sentence. It is the thing that you want to create. And so have joy of it, have fun of it. Don't think that everything has to be hard work all the time. Okay, Virgo, that's a reminder to you. Libra, I'm getting this one here. Libra, 2 of Pentacles, biding your time, just waiting, narrow pathway. Okay, tread thoughtfully. There's a time period here. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get everything you want. But right now, it's a moment of aligning with the thing that you're trying to create, the thing that you want to bring in. There's a very small window of opportunity. And I feel like you know what this is already. I feel like there's a moment in time when everything will just flip, right? It's like, just bide your time, Libra. We are moving into South Node in Libra. So this can be past life connections coming back in. And if you feel like, you're like, I think I'm just done with love, or I'm done with moving forward in my career. I think I'm just done. Like, I think if that's the energy, then something may come in to waken you up, to get you excited again about what you're doing, and just give yourself a little bit of a break right now over this course of this time in this moment of Jupiter conjunct North Node. It's right before we get into the South Node moving into Libra and North Node moving into Aries. So just bide your time, because your time is coming. Okay. So expand on whatever you want to create. And then when that window opportunity comes in, which it will, ba-boom. Okay. You'll be able to take advantage of it. That's nice, Libra. That's really nice. Scorpio, what about for you, my darling? The Sagittarian energy of temperance and discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. I've said this many times. I know this is for Scorpio, but I feel like there's something to do with telling the truth to a Sagittarian or hearing the truth from a Sagittarian. Some of you could have Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius North Node, something like that. And it is, I've said it many times, if you lie to a Sag, you're done. Like Sages believe in bluntness, not just even the truth, but like saying it in a blunt way. So there's something here to learn from that energy. They're the next door neighbor. And there's something here that's coming in that's going to require you to stand up and speak your truth. And I feel like you're supported. That's Archangel Michael. So you're really supported in that. And just know that whatever truth comes in, it's possible that this Jupiter conjunct North Node is really going to enlighten you. Jupiter is also ruling Sagittarius. So there's something here for you. Sagittarian energy and Jupiter energy rules belief systems. So some of you could have held onto a family belief or a belief system or a religion, a political party, and man, the truth hits you between the eyes. You're like, okay, I don't believe in that anymore. Or, okay, now this is my belief system. I'm not just plugged into this because of my family. Now I see the alignment. Okay, so Scorpio could be having a real blast of truth coming in and needing to either stand up for it or embrace it. Saggies, what about you? Sagittarius, 7 of Wands, rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering into your life. I think there's a lot of blessings coming in. Look at all those wands. I usually see that as resistance, but I just feel like there's so many good things happening. I almost feel like Sagittarius is like, okay, what do I do first? What do I do first? this is really exciting. And the blessings showering into your life, you can just know that they're not going to go away. All right. These are blessings coming in for long periods of time. All right. This is something that's beautiful that's happening to you because of all the effort you've put in. It's possible that because you've learned to stand up for yourself, now you have more. Now you have more opportunities, not less. I feel like some of you have not spoken your truth or stood in your truth because you're afraid of reprisal, or you're afraid of people not liking you. But being more authentic, Sagittarians know how to do that. Being more authentic gets you more. Okay, so maybe you're expanding your YouTube channel by just being more yourself or more authentic, more in your energy of truth. And this is allowing for blessings to come in a big way. Love that. All right, Cappies. Okay, wow. Capricorn, let's see what we're doing here. Oh, beautiful. I've been getting this for Capricorn. I love this. Overcoming obstacles, 10 of Cups. So just know that all the work and effort you have put in, all the work is going to pay off. Okay, is going to pay off. I feel like some of you have really worked hard on a relationship, or worked hard to get to a relationship that is longevity, that is, stability, that is for the rest of your life kind of thing. Some of you may have left behind some marriages or some relationships that have been long-term, and that doesn't mean they're going to be with you for the rest of your life. I feel like some of you are finally choosing to pull that Ace of Swords out of the stone and go toward your authentic love partner, maybe your twin flame or something like that. 10 of Cups is a twin flame card. All right, Capricorn, I've seen this for you for a little while. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius is getting this 9 of Swords, voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. I'm going to give Aquarius a break here. And okay, so there is some kind of drama that's going on. All due respect to Queen of Wands, because I'm a Sag and this is Queen of Wands energy, Leo energy too. I almost feel like Aquarius, like you don't think, if you didn't think that the love of your life could happen, and we're worried about that, like, I'm going to have to let go of the love of my life. I don't think you will. I really don't. I feel like there's energy going. If you're aligned with the person that is the love of your life, that will be the person who's in your life. Okay. And there is something about moving with Taurus North Node, moving into Aries, the final fling, the final energy of Taurus North Node is to rearrange the deck chairs. I know all these Titanic references, and you know what happened to Titanic. It looked so perfect, but it went down anyway. All right. So something that might look good to outside people isn't going to stick around, and something that is more authentic to you and more aligned with your heart is going to stick around. So good for you. You might have somebody like, I just think you're worried about it. 9 of Swords. I just think you're worried about it. I don't think there is a reason to be worried about it. No, that's true. Ace of Wands. There's no reason to be so freaked out about this. You are going to be with the person that you want to be with. And that's up to you. Okay. Pisces, what's going on for Pisces here? Strength card and navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. This is your power, Pisces. This is really your power of this North Node conjunct Jupiter is expanding on your own energy, your own power, your own internal strength, your fortitude, consistency, right? And following your bliss. Like, you've stood up for yourself and you have decided to move in the direction of something that really makes you happy. I think that other people are going to try to talk you out of it. And I think that's a losing battle. I think Pisces is really like, you know what? I've done it your way for a long time, my friends, and that is done. I am going toward my true happiness and joy. Astrology is playing a role here. Some of you are moving into being astrologers. Some of you are also using your astrology to navigate this path. Okay? All right. A lot of us do that. There we go. And Aries. Let's see about Aries. Okay, I got 2 here. Knight of Swords and the Justice card. And joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Okay, beautiful way to end this all signs reading. This is really about when you get balanced and when you hear your heart. There's something about, because Libra is your opposite energy, right? And I've been talking about how North Node is moving into Aries, South Node into Libra. I just feel like there is a chance, a real chance for a lot of you guys, especially for Aries, to be able to align with and be in the energy of partnership while still being a leader. Okay, so this can be like your relationship gets more balanced. There can be maybe things are not in balance right now, or maybe you're rushing toward things. You got a lot to say, you got a lot to really reckon with. Once I understand what my joy is, I'm really going toward what makes me joyful. The Libra energy is like, stay balanced, stay clear. And that's why you can move forward quickly, because you're staying balanced and staying clear. Aries has some real, I like this energy with Libra here, because Aries as the emperor, I talk about this a lot, that Aries can be just a crusty son of a bitch unless they have their balancing energy of Libra present in their life. Aries can be really my way or the highway. Okay. And the way to balance that is to have a clue about how your actions impact other people, especially partners, or especially immediate people around you, and eventually the collective. But it's time to really pay attention to how your actions are impacting other people. Libra is also a South Node energy that's going to be coming up. And that is like, too much Libra is like too diplomatic. And, you can see that, and this is a World War II thing, but Neville Chamberlain about wanting to negotiate with the Nazis, negotiate with Hitler. And on the opposite side, Chamberlain going, you cannot negotiate with a tiger when your head is in his mouth. I sound like Katharine Hepburn, not Churchill. Okay, well, channeling Katharine Hepburn, that's fine with me. But this really is about the balance of keeping the people in mind, which is how there's a movie called The Darkest Hour, which I really love. And it's Gary Oldman as, all these actors are coming through right now. Gary Oldman as Churchill. And I just think he's freaking fabulous. All due respect to John Lithgow in The Crown. Lithgow is magical as well. They're both incredibly talented, obviously. And so, but it is about like, Churchill had to understand how it impacted people. He needed to go to the people and hear what they had to say about what did they want to do. Do we want to fight on to the death? Do we want to do that? Or do we want to get a peace deal right now? And they were all like, no, you need to go forward. And so he listened to them. If they had said, hey, you gotta cut a deal, he probably would have. And the world would be a very different place right now. But this is saying to you the same thing. It's like, pay attention to your balancing energy of diplomacy, of how it impacts other people, and also to your own joy. Sometimes Aries can be very, strident, my way or the highway to yourself, not just with other people. And so this is a lovely energy of balance. And I think you're going to see this in the coming 18 months when North Node moves into Aries. Not just you, Aries, but all of us are going to be able to see how our my way or the highway thing isn't necessarily always working, and how we have to balance that with our diplomacy. And with North Node in Aries, it's a little bit more about how we're being too nice and how we're being too Neville Chamberlain, too much about appeasement, too much about, I just got to keep the peace at any cost, because you have to have that Aries balancing energy of like, no, this is the right way to go. And I'm thinking about the collective when I'm doing that. Okay. So it can be about your relationship or about your work or about, colleagues or anything along those lines. Before charging in as the Aries energy, have you considered a little bit of the diplomacy? And if you've thought too much about that, it's time to gin up that Aries. Okay. All right, my friends. So that is for you. That is the Jupiter conjunct North Node coming up on June 1st in Taurus. And I hope that information was helpful to you. Just a little bit of guidance on how to navigate that energy. Mwah. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.